Hi, welcome to State Farm Stadium. We're so excited that you're part of our team. In this video, we will be highlighting our Top Flight program, a stadium service program that emphasizes teamwork and recognizes those who exemplify our team values and quality standards. Here, we want you to know that you are now part of State Farm Stadium history. The events that you will be a part of here are world-renowned, like Super Bowls, NCAA championships, major concerts, and of course, Arizona Cardinals football games. Our Top Flight program has one main mission, which is, together, we create memories. Now, what does this mean exactly? Well, it means a couple things. First, it directly means helping guests create lifelong memories. For some, this may be their first big football game, and for others, it may mean fulfilling a bucket list item, which we know could take a lifetime to achieve. And second, it means creating an environment that is welcoming to all, no matter our differences. At the end of the day, the guest experience can only be successful if we also take the time and effort to make it a great working environment for you. We think it's important to highlight a few things as you begin working with us. 1. Our stadium partners. 2. Our team values and quality standards. 3. Some rules about on-stage and off-stage. And 4. Lastly, our rewards program. On any given event day, we have roughly 3,000 teammates working here. And you may be thinking, there aren't 3,000 players on the Cardinals team. Well, here at State Farm Stadium, we don't differentiate between part-time employees, volunteers, or full-time employees. Collectively on event day, we are all one team. Now that that's settled, I want to introduce you to our stadium partners. We have one team, but many different players that make this place run the way it does. So here's an overview of our partners at State Farm Stadium. ABM, AMR, the Arizona Cardinals, Arizona Sports and Tourism Authority, ASM Global, Craft Culinary Concepts, DPS, Fanatics, Insignia Event Services, and Safe Management. Phew! I know that was a lot to read, but the fun is just beginning. Like I mentioned, our mission here is together we create memories. But it's our team values and quality standards that drive us to do this. Our team values are what gel us together as fellow teammates. They revolve more around how we show up for one another and the teammate experience. Whereas our quality standards are geared more towards the guest experience. Here are our Top Flight team values. 1. Respect. I respect and value everyone, regardless of differences or status. 2. Serve. I take responsibility for the success and well-being of my teammates. 3. Communicate. I listen to learn and communicate proactively. 4. Accountability. I take ownership of our values, standards, and purpose. Now on to our quality standards. 1. Safety. I recognize and address hazards and threats, or when I see something, I say something. 2. Courtesy. I proactively greet everyone with a smile and fulfill the needs of my guests to enhance their experience. 3. Efficiency. I am knowledgeable in my role and in the facility and consistently ensure guest needs are met in a timely manner. And 4. Presentation. I am professional in my appearance and expression and take ownership of the appearance of the guest environment. Now moving on to what we call on-stage and off-stage. There's a saying in acting that goes, if you can see the audience can see you. But let's make that a little bit more translatable to the events world. If you're in an area where you can see a guest, chances are the guest can also see what you're doing. So let's review what a teammate may or may not do on stage or off stage. Let's make sure that cell phones are put away when you're on stage. Be sure to keep your hands out of your pockets, your arms uncrossed, and avoid leaning on walls or counters. Let's be sure to leave food and beverages other than water for your break time and for offstage. Avoid negative conversations. These aren't fun, and if an important issue arises, please report it to the right people. Personal conversations are great for team bonding offstage, but if we're on stage, let's be sure that when guests are around, we are giving them our full, undivided attention. So some of our teammates have clearly shown us what we shouldn't do while we're on stage. But what if we're consistently doing the right thing? Or better yet, going above and beyond for our team. For these situations, we have what we call a Top Flight reward card. So if you're on the job and someone sees you doing something amazing for either another teammate or for a guest, you may be the lucky recipient of one of these cards. These cards can then be used to redeem merchandise at what we call our Reward Center. Our Reward Center is available in person during some of our events and through our online teammate website called The Huddle. The Huddle is a teammate resource here that presents our upcoming event information, online Reward Center, and teammate shoutouts. Be sure to ask your supervisor for this season's password. The more cards you have, the more unique the rewards become. But don't be discouraged if you only have one card at any given time. You can still redeem merchandise for just one card. This is just a little way to say that we thank you for all the hard work that you do. Now that we've covered the basics of your first few weeks with us here, be sure to ask your managers about attending a future new hire orientation and/or refresher training. We're so happy to have you on our team. Together, let's create memories.